Am I the a-hole for refusing to visit my stepdad in the hospital because he never treated me like his daughter? When I was 8, my mom remarried. At first, I was excited. My friends at school who had stepdads always told stories about how they got double the parents, more love, more people to take care of them. I thought maybe that would happen to me. I started calling him Dad within a few weeks of the wedding. I remember the first time vividly. I was holding one of my drawings and ran up to him saying, "Dad, look what I made." He looked uncomfortable, gave me a small nod, and quickly changed the subject. That moment stuck with me. But I didn't give up. I drew him Father's Day cards. I followed him around the house. I always tried to sit close to him at dinner, just hoping that one day he'd look at me the way a dad looks at his kid. But he never did. It wasn't that he was cruel. He never yelled at me, never hit me, never openly rejected me. His rejection was quieter, more cutting. He always introduced me as my wife's daughter instead of my stepdaughter, or even by my name. To everyone else, I was just an accessory to my mom, not part of his life. The hardest part was watching how different he was with his own kids from his first marriage. He had 2 of them, and to them, he was everything. He went to all their games, cheered the loudest from the bleachers, hung every piece of their artwork on the fridge, bragged about them endlessly to anyone who would listen. Their drawings got taped up for months. Mine went straight into the trash. He celebrated their smallest achievements like they were world-changing, but when I brought home good grades or won an award, he barely looked up. Over time, I stopped trying. I stopped inviting him to my school plays, to award ceremonies, to talent shows. It hurt too much to look out into the crowd and see him only clapping for his kids, not for me. I learned to smile like it didn't bother me, but inside, every ignored accomplishment was another reminder. You're not really his daughter. When I graduated high school, he didn't even come. My mom showed up alone, smiling through tears, but not even a text from him. Not a word of congratulations. That day, standing on stage in my cap and gown, I realized fully what I'd already known for years. He wasn't ever going to see me as his. As soon as I turned 18, I moved out. I built my own life. And once I was free, I stopped expecting anything from him. I stopped grieving the father-daughter bond I'd never had, and I tried to let the disappointment fade. By the time I was in my 20s, I wasn't angry anymore. I was just numb. Checked out. Now I'm 27, and out of nowhere, my mom called me crying. My stepdad had a heart attack and was in the hospital. She told me he wanted to see me. At first I thought she was mistaken, but she swore he had asked for me, and that he regretted being so distant. She said he didn't know how to connect with me. But I call bullshit. I saw him connect, with his kids, with his friends, with people at work. He knew how to connect. He just chose not to with me. And now, after 19 years of indifference, I'm supposed to walk into his hospital room and play the role of the devoted daughter he never wanted? I told my mom I wasn't coming. She said I was being cruel, punishing a dying man for his mistakes. But what about the punishment I endured all those years? The silence, the indifference, the way he erased me while loving his other kids so openly? Why should I suddenly pretend now? My stepbrother called me and told me I'd regret this one day. Maybe he's right. Maybe when he's gone, I'll wish I had gone to see him one last time. But the truth is, I spent years grieving the father I never had, while my stepbrother got him at every single game, every milestone. I had to learn to live without his love or approval. And now, there's nothing to regret because there was never anything real between us in the first place. So, am I the a-hole for refusing to see the man who never once treated me like his daughter, even as he lies in a hospital bed asking for me now?